Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Aloha to all the people watching at us right now. Iulian Cimbala, 28 years old, from the city of Romeo and Juliet, Verona, Italy. Excited, fired up because in front of me, I have a giant, sorry for the word, but for me, it's a kind of compliment, a dinosaur of the industry of network marketing, that kind of leaders that all young rising superstar in the network marketing industry recently they grow up by watching the videos of people like this who have brought a great influence in the industry of network marketing. So we have in front of us Mr. John Haremza. He's gonna be one of the top speakers at the Business for Home virtual event on the 4, 5, 6 of June, and he is here right now in front of me, ready to give us a little bit of his experience, a little bit of information about him, so we can really appreciate how much experience, substance, and leadership he has, and results and lifestyle. So we can go for the full training and know his story and know his knowledge that he's gonna deliver to all the people who are gonna be connected at this amazing event with just $35 price ticket. This is crazy. So first of all, welcome, Mr. John. How are you doing?
Hey, Julian, I am fantastic. I'm coming to you today from my home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Just super excited and honored to be a part of this event and this interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Again, I really appreciate because it's because of people like you that the industry evolves and goes to the next level. And of course, because I started network marketing just a couple of years ago, for me, it's always very nice to speak about giants and people who have so much experience. And that drives me for sure to the next question. For the people who don't know you, okay, who was Mr. John Haremza and who is John Haremza right now? Tell us your story, something about you.
Okay, well, fantastic. Well, first off, the short story. I've been 32 years in this industry of network marketing.
Wow.
I came to this industry, when I was first introduced, thinking if I could I was making $9 an hour. Okay, I was working in a potato chip snack food company. I'd started there right out of high school. Okay, so I have no sales experience whatsoever. I have dyslexia, which I still struggle with today. So, reading and spelling is very difficult, but, back then, it really affected my self-esteem, my self-confidence, very shy, very introverted. I mean, literally wouldn't even say hi to someone unless they said hi to me first. And so, I guess, one of the first points I want to make is you just never know. Don't ever prejudge. I always say we need to give everybody the opportunity to at least say no, because I was not on the top of someone's prospect list, right? I mean, not in my wildest imaginations could I, see myself involved in anything dealing with people, right? I mean, I was a welder. And so, what happened, a friend of mine invited me to his home to look at a water filter. And, from my background being maintenance, being an introvert, being shy, not wanting to talk to anybody, I thought they wanted me to build a display. I mean, not get involved in anything from a sales standpoint. And so anyway, here's how much I knew about network marketing. Because when I first got involved, I got excited about the product. And, I started thinking, wow, if I could make a couple $100 a month part-time, right? That was a big deal for me, right? And I was able to do that. Then I started thinking, wow, what if I could make $1,000, right? And then what if I could make 3,000? For me, 3,000 would be that tipping point where I would convert into full-time, which I was able to do in about 6 months. And now here it is, 32 years later, having now earned about $26 million in commissions. And so the other point is, when you enter this, you don't know what can really happen. If you stay focused, if you stay consistent, I mean, you work hard you're just going to wake up one day, as I have, and my life has completely and totally changed. I mean, you're in Italy. I wouldn't have been able to tell you where Italy was on the map. I mean, this business has completely and totally transformed my life in experiences in ways that I could not even imagine. And so, you know, even with the look at this event, I mean, all of these incredible speakers. Jeff Roberti, I see him off to the side of your shoulder there. One of my very first mentors. I learned so much from him, but I never imagined, you know, that I could earn that type of money. I mean, again, I was just looking to make a few $100 extra a month, but you stay focused, you stay consistent, it's amazing what can happen. But I want to make one other point in my story, because when I first got involved, okay, my brother wanted to get involved with me. He got excited about it. Wow. And I was thinking to myself, I don't want anyone else to do this, right? I'm like, why would I want someone else to do this and create my own competition, right? And so he's my brother. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and let you into this deal, but we need to make a pact between us that we need to keep it a secret. No one else is to know about this. And so here I am entering the industry, an industry where we want to recruit and develop a business, and I'm trying to keep it a secret. That's how much I understood it. So regardless of where you are in your, you know, growth, your introduction, what stage you might be in your development in this industry, you can do this. I think that's the other point I really want people to understand is you can do this, right? You learn as you earn. And, you know, I know I'm jumping ahead of myself, but 32 years in the industry, how many events do you think I've missed? Approximately none, right? I mean, when I got introduced to it and there was an opportunity like we have right now with this business for home, I mean, people, and here's what's funny about this too, because it's like the people that need the event the most are the ones that are questioning if they should do it. The ones that are in it, I mean, they're just there. They're right. They're going to be there. That's where I was. And it's funny because if you're listening to this and I don't know if I have the time, I don't know if I should do that. I mean, that's the person that needs it the very most. And that one event, that one person that might connect with you could make all the difference in your success. I mean, it's that one little tipping point. So anyway, I know I get excited about this stuff and the potential and how this business can completely and totally transform people's lives if they give it a chance, stay focused and consistent, and manage their emotions, the ups and downs. You know, we all think about quitting, you know, it's that's normal, right? But pushing forward. Anyway, wow. That's a little bit of my story. It's been life-changing and way beyond my wildest imaginations.
Wow, for sure you are the witness of your story and how many other things you have been experiencing, and for sure how many lessons you have understood from the experience. And that means in your training at the event we are gonna get that knowledge compressed. I'm really excited to get it. So for the ones who are listening right now, guys, go on Google, just type his name, okay, and on YouTube, and you are gonna see who we are talking about, you know, who we are talking about. This man is gonna train, and actually the man at my right, he's gonna soon have an interview as well by my sister. Andrea Cimbala is my sister, the other girl who is doing the interviews. And by the way, what you just said about you being in the business with your brother and trying to keep secret, I did the same with my sister. My sister was the last one on my list name, and I thought that was not something for her. But then at the end, when I was desperate, I said, Andrea, come and see this business because I have no clue who to call more. And out from nothing, the magic started. And right now we are working together, and we have totally transformed our life. That brings me for the next question. You have seen the industry when you started 30 years ago, and you see the way how is it right now. And people here as well, they read the book of Eric Warren, and everybody is talking about this business of the 21st century, you know. what do you think about the past, and how do you see the role of network marketing in the upcoming years for the future? Do you really as well believe that this is really the deal of the 21st century? How do you see it?
Oh man, absolutely, 1,000%. I mean, network marketing has transformed into a true profession. I mean, when I first got started, people were incredibly skeptical. Not that they're not still skeptical, but it really wasn't understood at the level it's understood today. The professionalism that is entered into network marketing, was not where it is today, right? I mean, when you told somebody you're doing network marketing, it's kind of like they would say, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear things are that bad," right? I mean, now, especially with what's happened over this past year, with the pandemic and everything, those of us in the network marketing industry were some of the most fortunate people through this pandemic, because we're already working out of our home, right? And then we're able to incorporate, Zoom at a new level and all of the technology. I mean, the industry is growing through all of these challenges that the world has faced. And it's I think it's leveled up from a professional standpoint. And so I believe the future of network marketing could not be stronger right now than it's ever been in its history, right? People are paying attention. People are paying attention. They're realizing this is a better way. This is a better way.
Wow, I totally agree, and I'm happy that with my limited way of looking at the reality, I see that you can see it and the same way how I see it, even when you have even much more experience, and this is exciting, because I want to ask you as well. I don't know if 30 years ago you guys were having a website where you could see all the information about the company, about the compensation plan, about the top leaders, about the earnings, about the products, and actually business for home. It's becoming a very central authority worldwide from this point of view. And my question is, what do you think about that, and what do you like most from what is doing business for home worldwide?
Well, I mean, I think, whether it's social media, whether it's, Zoom, whether it's, websites, the technology, right, has advanced our business to lightning speed, right? Because we can get information to people in such of a timely manner versus having to mail them. And, the other thing that is really changed is the international aspect of it. I mean, years ago, you didn't even think about doing international. It was your little area, right? And so the international capability with technology, it's a global business. Technology has made our business the world very small. It's made the world very small. And that's the thing I think people, think about that. You can be in your home and build a worldwide global business. Where can you do that? Where can you do that in the world for literally no investment, just effort and getting excited? People ask me all the time, John, what's the most important thing for success? And it's belief, right? People buy people. Passion, posture, belief, enthusiasm about what it is you're doing. And yes, you have to believe in the company you're involved in. Yes, you have to believe in the products. You have to believe in yourself. But you need to believe in this industry of network marketing, the life-changing power of what network marketing can do if you give it a chance, but you have to believe.
Wow. Oh my God. Again, I want to say it's really nice to see to get these words from you, because that's nutrition for my soul. It's nutrition, and I really get excited, and that's the proof that people at the high level of our industry have an amazing, great philosophy of life, pure, clean, with good principles, and I'm really excited to find out that you are a person like that. Thank you very much. Nice words, and I really feel that the audience who are listening this, they are starting to have even a much more bigger clue about how important is to participate and get the training that you are going to do for us. I'm not going to ask you about what it's going to be about, but I want to ask you, how much important do you think are events for people working now in the industry of network marketing?
Well, I mean, every leader that will be speaking, every leader that is at home that is not speaking but having success in this industry will tell you the exact same thing. If you want to be successful in this industry, you have to attend events, right? And to be able to, and that's the other thing that's kind of changed in this industry due to technology, due to, Ted and Dino about, the information they have provided overall for the industry, and they've contributed a tremendous amount to this profession, right? So I want to thank them for that. But this event, to be able for $35, be able to get all of the wisdom, all of the knowledge, all of the training from these legends in this industry that are just so willing to give it to you, right? And so I think, as I said earlier, this business is about belief, and the belief that you will come out of this event with about this industry of network marketing, the gems, the one or two gems that you will pick, from someone that you relate with that's speaking, could be completely life-changing to you and to your business, right? The personal development. I mean, I heard this from a guy by the name of Sean Myers, and I love the saying. He said, network marketing is a personal development program with a paycheck, right? Wow. A personal development program with a paycheck. And so that's, I mean, it's not what you, as Jim Rohn says, not what you earn, it's who you become in the process. And we do, yes, we're building businesses, but what we're really doing is building people. And to have all of these incredible multi-million-dollar earners freely give their knowledge, their secrets, their wisdom to you, how can you miss it? How can you miss that opportunity? If you really want to be successful, how can you miss that? You can't. You have to. So if you don't have a ticket, if you're on that fence, you're one of those people I talked about earlier that need the event the most, right? So make the decision and get it.
Make the decision and get it. Get it for you. Get it for your team. When people are gonna participate by themselves, they are doing a very good decision. When they are going to invite as well their team, they are going to do a very smart and efficient decision. I want to say as well, to talk a little bit about the benefits of the virtual event, because I don't think people yet realize about all the benefits. Of course, we all miss the real events where you meet with the people, you hug them, you talk with them. Some of you have a lot of experience as well. Let's be honest, you have to run away because they want to take pictures all the time with you, and we end up in very strange but as well nice situation. But the world has evolved, the world is changing, and we as human beings, as industry, as leaders, we need to adapt. And I really do believe that what Ted and Dini are doing with this first virtual event is really allowing everybody around the world to participate with just $35. This is really a charity. This is really for free. And I really do believe that by going to your trainings of top leaders like you, for sure, the cost is really, really, really extreme. And that's good. We were used with that because knowledge must be earned, and someone who shared it with you, you have to pay for it. And we know very well as well, we need to take flights, you need to stay in the hotel. When I was a small leader as well in the beginning, I still remember the smell of the socks that I had to smell, in that hotel room with all my dreamers in my team, and but now this is not gonna happen. People are going to be in their house. They are going to be listening with their family, with their neighbors to this event. So they don't need to go nowhere. They just need to open their heart. And these great leaders, these amazing stars are going to bring the knowledge in their life directly from their living room. What do you think about that, and what makes you really excited about this virtual event, John?
Well, I think the thing that's most exciting about the virtual event is it makes it obtainable, attendable for everyone. Because, you know, the physical events, as you mentioned, hotels, airfare, 3, 4, 5 days out of your life, you know, travel. I mean, it's expensive. There's no replacement for them, right? The live events, I love them. I can't wait till we're back to them. But here's what I can tell you: the impact that these virtual events have had, the energy that you can feel from being a part of it, and the belief that you can gain, the knowledge and all that. So these virtual events are also a permanent staple in our business. These are a permanent staple in our business. And yes, we're going to go back to some of these other, you know, the live events and the hugging and all that, like you talked about. But these virtual events are going to play a huge role. And so the other thing you mentioned about, yes, you can $35, you can be there, right? But if you want to leverage the event, if you want to really get the most out of the event, the question is, how many people on your team can you get to attend the event? It's great if you attend it, right? You're going to come away with tremendous information, tremendous value. But if you want to leverage that, that's where you want to get your people, right? I mean, I think back to one of my very first events. Okay, I was making really no money, just brand new in the industry. I remember, my upline telling me there was an event coming up in Orlando, Florida, and Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I needed to get there. And I went there, and they were telling me I need to get everybody. I didn't even know what I was attending, right? I ended up, myself and 52 other people, I got to my very first event, my very first big event. And my check went from $3,000 a month to $9,000 a month, and has never been smaller.
Wow.
Okay. I mean, that one event, because I billed for it and I got the people at it, I had 52 other people that now had the same information, that now had the same level of belief that I did. And my business just exploded, and I've never looked back. Right. And so this is another opportunity to do that. How many people can you get to the event? How many people on your team, because here's what I can promise you, nobody's going to be disappointed. I mean, there's no chance of disappointment. There's only chance of excitement. There's only chance of belief and knowledge being gained, right? So in my opinion, there is no excuse. It's virtual. You can do it from your home. Even if you can't attend everything, see everything, whatever you are able to see, you're going to get great value from.
Wow. This is crazy. I like the fact that you were talking about the numbers. And when we are talking about how many people are we gonna have, are you gonna have, and we are talking about you watching right now at this interview, well, let me tell you something really nice. And I want then a comment from John about it, because when we would have had these possibilities years ago when we have started, for sure our teams would be even much more bigger, and we would be universal leaders, famous in all the universe and the galaxies. And Ted Newton and his lovely Dini, they thought about creating 3 packages for the people who are smart enough to involve as well their teams. And inside these packages, listen to this, John, and I want to know your opinion about it. People have tickets, but at the same time, they get promoted. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, imagine every giant in my background is going to do a training, a virtual training, and between the one and the next one, there will be the possibility to advertise yourself or advertise your leaders, to expose them to all these thousands of people around the world who are going to watch this event, this training. And this is crazy. For just $1,000, you have 25 tickets and as well 1 minute of promotion with your name and your picture between the different trainings. With $2,500, you get 40 tickets for you and your ticket, you can sell it, you can give it as a reward, whatever, and you have the possibility for 2 minutes of visibility, and for $5,000 you have 100 tickets, 3 minutes, and as well a business for home article where thousands of people can see you immediately, your story, who you are, in the first second when the article is going to be posted, because everybody from all around the world are following business for home. John, I know you are not having these tools many years ago when you have started, but tell us how these events can change people's life, of the attendees, and especially what's the best way to use this promotion in order to boom the team and as well the experience from this event for the ones who are going to attend.
Well, I think number one, just thanking Ted and, for having such an incredible offer, right? Because the exposure that one can gain through that, I mean, that's valuable. The article that they're able to get if they take that top package, incredibly valuable, right? Impactful to your business and your career, right? As a network marketer. But let me tell you where the real value is. The real value is if you get 25 people, if you get 40 people, you get 100 people, whether you give those tickets away, and however you get that and you get those tickets in the hands of your team, that's where the value really is, right? Hey, the 1 minute, the 2 minute, the 3 minute, fantastic. The article, incredible, giving you that exposure, for your career, right? But the real value is getting your team at the event. And how can you give somebody a ticket? How can they? And what I would do is I'd say, I'm going to give you a ticket, right? But if you don't attend, you got to pay me for it, right? I'll give it to you as long as you attend. But if you don't show up, now you owe me. Now you owe me. So anyway, I'm excited.
Fair enough. And of course, we're excited because, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard him. All the other people are also great leaders worldwide. Ted and Dini, they've been able really to put all the Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo from all the different companies all together coming in your house, and this has never been done. And I'm really excited to hear the training. We are in closing. Before closing it here, I want to ask you something. Can you say something about the topic, or maybe what's going to be something about the training that you are going to have, or maybe how, just a couple of words, just to make the people curious?
Yeah, well, I think my training I think I have 20 minutes. And so I'm going to give you my very best in 20 minutes, something that I believe can really have an impact on your business. Some very, very key points, right, that you can put to action. And I believe it's going to give you tremendous value. I believe it's going to give you tremendous value. I don't believe you'll be disappointed. I don't think you'll be disappointed in any of the speakers. Okay, but I've prepared something special for you.
Wow, I'm really looking forward. By the way, I was taking some notes. You were speaking about someone that gave you some nice advices. And I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to evolve. And I know that you as well are ready for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, see you on the 4, 5, 6. We are gonna be excited, we are gonna be fired up, and we are ready to change your lives. Thank you very much, Mr. John, for your time, for your value, and we are looking forward to see you in all your glory at the virtual event of Business for Home. Thank you very much again. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye now. Thank you, Julian.
Great.